by the rivers of Babylon, where we lay down, and there we wail, when we remember Zion. Babylon, so carry us away, captivity require the song from us. How can we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord. As always, we continue to present our position, situation report to our people. Honestly, we are not coming out in clear terms, because the message coming from this platform is not for everybody. But then it is a means of getting to the mind of our people to see what is really playing on. Sorry. Because in the nearest future, everything happening today will have a greater role to play in the future of the next generation. It could change everything for good or for bad. But then we will continue pointing out all these issues for you. You have a choice to make. And when we get to that stage, that point where we need to navigate, it is you who will judge yourself. I thank the Almighty Creator who kept us alive, protecting us from the real evil ones. I thank the Almighty God who have not allowed our enemy to put their neck on our feet. He is the power that shapes our way. In the end, our people will know that indeed there is a God that stays in heaven. He presides over the affair of man. This morning, I want to remind our people, because it has not gotten to you does not mean it may not eventually get to you. It is simply titled, The Two Greatest Achievements of Nnamdi Kanu and Its Consequences. Nnamdi Kanu have been able to achieve two things in the name of Biafra, to the detriment of the Igbo people. I would have said to the detriment of Biafrans, but everybody have seen the game already and they are pulling back. It's unfortunate, most of you don't even know what happened. All those era of give me Biafra, we will get Biafra, Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu betrayed every ethnic nationality within the Biafran territory. He betrayed all of them. Because they are not saying anything does not mean it is to be expected. But then the destruction he is bringing to Igbo land, we will see who is actually feeding it. We will see who is going to affect. We will see how he is going to define our future very soon. And that is why when somebody like Soludo, as enlightened as I think he is coming on radio, on television to tell you, oh, we are saying, give us a Nnamdi Kanu. And then I begin to wonder, what is the hope of ordinary Igbo man? Did they write threatening letter to Soludo? Because Soludo know that Nigerian cannot save him. So did they threaten him? Or he just there to do some bubu yege, so he become popular? We will give you popularity on that contest. We are waiting for Nnamdi Kanu. Let him finish his political negotiation. Let him come and broadcast. He has finished his career. When Nnamdi Kanu started this criminality, we warned him, we begged him, we talked to him. Our people will pay dearly for it, because there are rules, there are ways. Any colonial territory, there are ways things function. If you cross the boundary, they will bring you down. If Nigeria is to be divided in the first place, as easily as it could be, people are going to discuss about it. All the people collecting percentage from Nigeria, your colonial masters, they must be assured that their own percentage is protected. That is the only time they can begin to look into this issue. I remember a Fulani DSS agent in Rivers State then told me, he said, why are you people wasting your time? Why are you allowing them to kill your youth? To get Biafra is one of the easiest things I have seen. I'm just telling you this so you can reason. If you want Biafra, let your leaders begin to speak up. Let your leaders begin to speak up. Then, what do they call him? Alese Kweme was still alive. He used Alese Kweme as an example for me. He said, look at somebody like Alese Kweme. If he should go to the floor of the United Nations, he said Alese Kweme have access. If he write letter to the United Nations, they will grant him audience. He said, Fulani man telling me this. So. He said, the day people like Alese Kweme will demand to hear from the United Nations regarding the issue of Biafra, he said, we will know Nigeria is gone. We won't even be talking to you people. But until we get to that stage, he said, you people are wasting your time. If Soludo is a professor and is knowledgeable enough, and they love Biafra, they love Nnamdi Kanu, why are you people not going through all this legit process? Is it to call for fundraising, to lobby? Lobby which who? Who is the animal you are going to lobby? Very unfortunate. But we will continue to point it out. You have a choice to make. It is obvious you don't have any name to call me now. Sabo, I agree. Any name, I agree. We knew this truth. We warned on Nnamdi Kanu. And when he betrayed Ijo, he betrayed Ogoni, he betrayed Efik, Ibibio, Anang, he betrayed everybody, including Igbo people. Igbo people refused to accept this betrayal. That is why we are still here. I will not spend much time to tell you what he did all over there. And those of you going to Akwa Ibom, you will see what you are looking for Akwa Ibom. Go and look at all the Efik, Ibibio, Anang people that followed Nnamdi Kanu. Dr. Green is on stroke now. I warned him. He thought he was going to be relevant. They have knocked him stroke. And I'm sure IPOB don't know he exists anymore, Nnamdi Kanu. Go and look at the bishop. Those bishops who vigorously followed him because they saw me there. They are rotting in DSS dungeon. Where is Krisekan? Krisekan, when are you coming out to tell them what Nnamdi Kanu did in Akwa Ibom? Don't you see what your brother Odon is doing? Or you are still in the DOS hiding? I pray these brokers will reach to you. I know why I'm saying this. Let's look at the achievement of Nnamdi Kanu and be ready for impact. It has consequences. What are the two greatest achievements? One of them is that he is able to divide us against ourselves. One is that Nnamdi Kanu have been able to turn everybody against each other. I need you to step back a little bit and look at what has been happening since Nnamdi Kanu came. First of all, the Fulani, the Hausa must be our enemy. We agree. After all, they are responsible for what is happening in one Nigeria. We agreed. We attack Hausa Fulani, Hausa Fulani, Hausa Fulani, till one day Nnamdi Kanu went to court. He was in detention. He was held in Kamenikado. He was held in Urumugado. He was jailed in DSS dungeon. But he was inside DSS dungeon bailing Hausa people from detention. Most of you have forgotten. The video is still there. And then we begin to think. We say Hausa Fulani are our problem. Why is Nnamdi Kanu giving bail for Hausa people when there are a lot of Igbo people in the same Kuje? Well, we say it's political. Along the line, he said, no, it's not Hausa again, it's Fulani. We are the broadcaster. And then he moved on. And then he said, Yoruba people, they are the evil. They are the wicked people. We must finish Yoruba. We call Yoruba all kind of name. After all, most of the things they are saying is the truth. I don't condemn Yoruba for who they are. But I blame any of our people who will trust Yoruba. I blame you. They are who they are. Allow them to be that way. And I respect them for it. But as an Igbo man, the easiest way for you to die, go and trust Yoruba. We'll be waiting for you to give you massaging so you can recover on time. And then all of a sudden, Nnamdi Kanu came out, he said, no, Yorubas are my in-law. Yorubas are my in-law. Now understand, we have made enemy with Hausa Fulani, we have made enemy with Yoruba, and then nobody to make enemy with again. And then we look at all the countries around the world, we attack all of them, we challenge all of them. And they moved back and they are watching us. And then we come back home. We divided our place. We call some of them saboteur, betrayer. We attack our politicians, we dismantle them. We attack any nationality that did not come, we dismantle them. We attack everybody who is not an IPOB, we dismantle all of them. And now, lo and behold, nobody to attack again. Now we now bring that same weapon inside the house. Now the Kanu started attacking his comrade. Clifford Iruanya saboteur, Uche Mefo saboteur, Obije Bienu saboteur, Dr. Okui saboteur, Uche Nwokenko saboteur. How many saboteur? Leti Mamezu, Asare Dokubo saboteur, in-house. In-house. George ONYIBE saboteur, 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 saboteur. Oh, you are clapping. Holy, holy, holy. You are clapping. Now, let's pause. He has hit everybody's head together. Now, no more saboteur to create. He is now creating the same division, divide and rule tactics inside the structure. Each time I sit back, I look at Nnamdi Kanu Mugus, his very own bingos. Oh, Simeonekpa I say Vo, Simeonekpa I say this one, Simeonekpa say Biafra is dead and buried. Now, all of you idiots who are trying to tell us that Simeonekpa say Biafra is dead and buried. But P2B said so now. Obasanjo said so now. So Simeonekpa is now your problem. Considering the fact that Nnamdi Kanu hired him to change narrative. You want us to believe now that what Simeonekpa said is evil. My brother, Biafra is dead and buried. We see Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra did not only die, they put stone on top of it. Go and make your broadcast. Criminals. But what am I trying to bring out there? Simeonekpa is the hopeless and the lowest low-life agitator I have seen. Simeonekpa is doing well as an individual. Let's say he has a family he loves. He's a Finland citizen. And among every other thing they say he has been, I want to believe, even though he's a farmer in Finland, he's doing well for himself, for his family. But how Simeonekpa, with the level of his exposure, can reduce himself to this extent of working for Nnamdi Kanu to undo Igbo people is what I cannot get. Understand, my people may not be prosperous. They may not have mansion and rule the world. But you see, Mbili o, Mbili kambili, Mbili o, Mbili kambili, Anya zolo wazo, Uwagezi ryonyo bona o, Mbili o, Mbili kambili. We respect that. Live and let's live. You can be millionaire or your state for you. If I go home now, Jim Ovia is there. If I go home now, Ndoko Baibina is there. If I go home now, Okowa is there. If all these people, they're a little bit older than me. Their gate man can't even stop me from entering their house. And when I have discussion with them, it's normal. It's normal. It is in their office that they are big man. And then Simeonekpa sit down, help Nnamdi Kanu change narrative. Nnamdi Kanu was happy. He's still pretending. But what is he trying to do? Umuchuku writer is fighting Umwekwenso writer. Umwekwenso writer is fighting Biafra writer. Biafra writer is blackmailing their people everywhere. Only Nnamdi Kanu. Watch all the monkey and babu that have been arrested in the name of unknown government. Watch all of them. Nobody mentions Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody. Chinasa Nwuru, where is Rabbi Charles? Where is Father Dimegwa? Where is OK Foreign? Where are all these people? As you see, Nnamdi Kanu turned them against each other. Few days after he was supposedly arrested, we now have the emissary the DOS of the emissary, the emissary of the ambassador. You now have different group, all of them fighting each other. Nnamdi Kanu did very well. He turned all of you against yourself. And look at most of you, you don't know me. And as I'm telling you this truth, the hatred you have for me is very strong. My brother, that is what fuels me. Your love means nothing to me if it is not meant to protect the overall interest of Igbo. That is why I'm happy. But you don't know me. I've not offended you. You judge me by what they told you. You don't have first-hand information. This is the same thing you are doing to your people. Who brought it? Nnamdi Kanu. Watch and see what is achievement. There was a time on Radio Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu will call, now we are going to put pressure, let us face the Yoruba. Then when we finish soiling our hand, he will say, no, Yorubas are my in-law. I give another, nobody calls Yoruba again. Let's face Hausa. And I knew this man was not objective. This man was not really, it's not real. And then he came and said, let's curse anybody. It's in my broadcast. One of my broadcasts, I made it clear. Nnamdi Kanu, I'm not cursing anybody again. Because one day you will tell me, curse your father, curse your mother. No, I won't curse anybody again. Most of you didn't know we have issue then. Because he was hitting our head. So he's the only person that has safe heaven. That is why today he's enjoying in Abuja. His family have relocated to Abuja. His sisters work in the Nigerian security. They have insurance here in Nigeria. And you are on Facebook defending Nnamdi Kanu. You are on Facebook talking about Biafra. You lose your respect. Don't worry, we are looking at his achievement. So today, look at Biafrans, for instance. They are divided. Each camp against each other. Igodo Migodo, Igada Migada, Idu Kingdom, Biafra Kingdom, Emperor of the Apia, Autopilota, different name. All of them are enemy. Only Nnamdi Kanu is the Oga. I have told you in the Igbo. If you want to know your problem as we speak, anybody that sees Nnamdi Kanu as their leader, they are responsible for the carnage ongoing in Igbo land. So he did well, creating more division. That is the easiest way to undermine anybody, to bring Igbo nation down to their knee, further robbing them in the dust. It has to successfully balkanize, destroy, divide Igbo nation. And if Igbo nation can be this separated by things we know nothing about, imagine what we know. Imagine how it will affect the non-Igbo ethnic nationality, supposedly of the Biafran extraction. So enjoy the disunity of Nnamdi Kanu. And then we look at the second achievement of Nnamdi Kanu. Because most of these things, you ignore them. You think it's not happening. But it is. It's just that you choose not to be sincere. Aside disunity, he has opened platform for the indiscriminate killing of our people. I watched a video online and also lately when Igbo youth are being slaughtered. It is an eyesore. It is an eyesore. And also Imo State. These are unknown gunmen. Their camp was busted by the Nigerian military. And so, if Nigerian military were able to apprehend these people, some of them have been killed. Morally, it is justifiable that, yes, as a result of exchange of fire, those people were killed. It is understandable. I won't feel bad about it. Because he who bring an ant-infested firewood to his father's compound actually invite lizard. But as I look at the video, and I saw the Nigerian military carrying the dead body of Igbo youth and burning them. Some of those people were not dead. And when people say they are burning them alive, it's true. Because I don't think any moral military agent should do that. I thought the military has code of conduct. And now Nigeria must understand, this is where we don't agree with you. You cannot administer jungle justice to anybody. We have not seen the video of Boko Haram being treated that way, not to talk of Miati Allah. Despite the fact we know that the same breeze, the same formation of Boko Haram is the same formation that created the Nnamdi Kanu. We know that. They are all politically motivated. This is where we have, people like me have problem with the Nigerians. I have pleaded with Nigerians. Most of these people don't even know what they are getting involved. But that does not exempt or exonerate them from the consequences of their action. But coming out to roast them, and you are videoing them, soldier man, look back, look your children. The day you join army, they didn't take your heart. The day you join army, I'm sure you are not there for revenge. Soldier man, look at those children now. It breaks my heart. But it's part of the achievement of Nnamdi Kanu. Ordinarily, will any governor say anything about it? Ordinarily, will any Igbo elite or any Igbo say anything? Try and go to my Telegram forum there. I just uploaded the video in case you didn't see it on Facebook. They were roasting Igbo youth, adding fuel, let them burn. But who am I to begin to judge them now? Considering the fact that someone Nnamdi Kanu Mkpuru Mmiri Chinasa, as directed by Chinasa Nwuru, roasted Igbo people, roasted the Nigerian army, roasted Nigerian police in Obibo. Should I say they are learning from Nnamdi Kanu, or should I say who is learning from who here? Because IPOB under Nnamdi Kanu, the unknown gunmen, ESM, practically bundled Nigerian army, Nigerian police, put them in a drum and roast them practically like suya. And now, if you have the video of Nnamdi Kanu unknown gunmen holding Igbo woman, rape her, mutilate her female organ, killed her, butchering them, who am I to judge anybody? It's a Nnamdi Kanu achievement. I see some of you inside forum. Oh, look at what Nigeria is doing to us. It's bad. My friend, you don't have shame. You saw Nnamdi Kanu recently hold small Igbo girl, naked her. Before they naked that girl, don't you know all those HIV victims of unknown gunmen have raped that girl? That army girl, the one they adopted lately. Are you telling me for them to naked that girl in that isolated bush? Do you know what that girl has seen? And then they tell her, say your last prayer. It did not bother you. You saw them holding a Igbo woman, cutting off her breast, her private part, killing the husband before her presence, and then having her turn, their turn over her, on her. It never bothered you. And you want us to say, oh, Nigeria is evil, how can they kill people? But they are following what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. He made death available in Igbo land. And you are not seeing it. He is reducing Igbo people to the rubbish. Who will talk about it? Can you kill Yoruba like that? Yoruba will make a call. You can't desecrate the body of any Yoruba in Nigeria. They will make a call for you. Do you see, as Yoruba, as weak as they are, as coward as we can say they are, Awusa Fulani can never in a hurry attack any Yoruba people without first preparing for the consequence. Go and check the history. I don't understand. Yoruba is weak. But Awusa will not give record. Awusa Fulani will not give testimony about their encounter with Yoruba in a hurry. There are series of attacks of Awusa Fulani on the Yoruba communities. My brother, It is just like the encounter of American and Vietnam. You don't tell the story in a hurry. Because both parties, they will hear when. It is only Igbo they kill and they drink beer over it. Why? It's one of the greatest achievements of Nnamdi Kanu. I need you to use your brain. In those days, when this kind of crime is committed against our people, by this morning, Nigeria will issue a press communique, disassociating themselves from those atrocities. We know they are the one, but they know, they feel our people will react. So they will disassociate. I remember many sites, grave sites we have discovered where our people were killed, buried in a shallow grave. They pour acid. Amnesty International is aware of it, among others. Nigeria will come out and disassociate from it. Why? Because they thought one Igbo man will rise up and challenge that indiscriminate killing. Because they thought one noble Igbo man or Biafran, as the case may be, will rise up and then challenge that issue. But they know nobody is talking. All of you are thinking Nnamdi Kanu will make you politically relevant. When they finish killing Igbo youth, I will know who will vote for you. Will anybody talk about it? Or you think when P2B go there, then they kill Igbo people, P2B say, see, I'm the president of Nigeria, I thereby suspend their in a lie. That will even be the worst. If you are not ready for it, wear your pampers and get ready, because you will get there. So, the second achievement of Nnamdi Kanu is that he has been able to make the life of ordinary Igbo man to be worthless. Yes, they are killing Nigerian military. Yes, they try to attack them once in a while. But look at how many Igbos are dying. How many Igbos are dying? Ibubago is trying to stop Nnamdi Kanu criminal gang. So Ibubago is Igbo extraction, killing Igbo extraction to bring peace. And then Nnamdi Kanu camp, you have China Sanwo-Olu armed group, Benjamin Madubugu armed group, Okefore armed group, Rabbi Charles armed group, Kanu Takano armed group, Emma Powerful armed group, Simeon Ekpa armed group, and other group. You see, they have lowered down their weapon. They are busy fighting themselves. Dragon will kill Calabar. Calabar will kill Sapile. Sapile will kill Dragon Heart. That one will kill Double Lion. Double Lion will kill Ikenga. All of them are the same. The same, Nnamdi Kanu is their leader, but they are busy killing themselves. The same Igbo youth dying. Politicians will come, kill their own, to maybe blackmail Nigeria or blackmail Nnamdi Kanu. It's still Igbo man that is dying. Nigerian military will come to kill, so they will say it's a unknown gunman or it is the same Igbo that is dying. When even common armed robber kill, somebody have to call it name. It is the same Igbo. When Fulani headsmen Miati Allah strike Igbo man, it is the same Igbo that is dying. That is the achievement of Nnamdi Kanu. It was not like this before now, if you will tell yourself the truth. I encourage you, try and go and look at the video. I almost cried this morning. No civilized or progressive-minded individual will do that. But then, like I said, how can I condemn those people now? When Nnamdi Kanu, unknown gunmen, even Nnamdi Kanu came on Radio Biafra and say, if we catch you in the bush, you are a bushmate, and you really, we eat you. And somebody is coming to, I don't know. Some of these people who say they are our leader, are they okay? That time Soludo is singing, oh, we are saying, give us Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu is going to give you security in Igbo land. Soludo, don't you know Nnamdi Kanu can't control his unknown gunmen? I'm sorry. You people bring Nnamdi Kanu, come and let it continue from where he stopped. This time it may not be Nigerian versus Igbo. It is going to be Nigerian Igbo versus the whole Africa. You don't know Nnamdi Kanu have helped to kill Ambazonia people. He's going to answer for it at the right time. What a shame. And now, in a non-terms, the consequences of his action is that anybody can kill us now and walk away with it. More Igbo youth are going to die. Biafra war have not started. They have killed more Igbo youth. And some of you, because it's not affecting your family, you are analyzing rubbish. The consequences is that they will kill you, they will arrest you, they will do to you anything. And in the end, they will be justified before God and before man. If I were to be God, the all-knowing, and those army who did that heinous crime, carried out that atrocities acts in also, I would have destroyed them. But you see, God will say, young man, why did you do this? And those army people are going to answer God, oh Creator, you see, this is what they have been doing to our colleague. We are not happy. And now you get the point. You are destroying Igbo land, soiling Igbo land with the blood of your innocent people. And you are pampering Nnamdi Kanu. We shall see where it will get to. Those are the two greatest achievements of Nnamdi Kanu, because politically, Nnamdi Kanu has not made Igbo land relevant. In terms of development, Nnamdi Kanu have destroyed Igbo land with sit at home, compulsory sit at home. In terms of security, he made Igbo land more vulnerable than you can imagine. In terms of insult, Nnamdi Kanu insulted Igbo people and brought Igbo people to a level where people are insulting Igbo people. That is why people say, oh, that guy insulted Igbo people. You don't have sense. Nnamdi Kanu came and told the whole world, Igbos are cursed. Igbos are cursed. Igbos are cursed. Vigorously. Or should I remind you about monkey and babu and chimpanzee, idiot, all of you in UK? Monkey and babu in the cage. Old idiot. Have you forgotten? Because these are the achievements of Nnamdi Kanu. There are so many. I just pointed out only two. Number one is that he has been able to initiate a fight against a brother and a brother. And number two is that he has opened door for our people to be indiscriminately killed. If I want to be tell, there are so many. Elili puhauzo yasi wezaoko. Elili puhauzo yasi wezaoko. And you are still balancing. You are waiting for Biafra. No, look at the level of damage done to the brain of Nnamdi Kanu followers. Yes, Biafra is going to come. We told you. It's a last miracle. It is surprising. We are here already. Nnamdi Kanu will suffer and we give you Biafra. To fiakwa. Onye menono yorekonama. The person will do this thing to run. You know, go better for that person. Because no be ordinary hand. Onye mon we hear no rekononoma. Try and look at that video. You will know what led to this broadcast. You should sit back and think about it. It's going to affect all of us. In those days when we were guided by principle, Nigerians don't confront us anyhow. Today, Nnamdi Kanu gave them license to kill you. And you say, hey, he is enemy. Who is your enemy? Who is your enemy? Our broadcast will start after presidential election. For the avoidance of that, we want to allow people do what they is in their mind. After then, we tell you the truth once and for all. You are fighting for Biafra within Nnamdi Kanu. Benedictions do us in Sakula. May the peace of the Lord be with you. Because Nnamdi Kanu is a political bandit. The same way they have political bandit of Fulani herdsmen, Miati Allah, Boko Haram, Nnamdi Kanu, their process of forming it in Igbo land. And all the politicians sponsoring Nnamdi Kanu will come out very soon. Now they are coming to deceive you. Nnamdi Kanu is dragging Nigerian to court. Nnamdi Kanu drag federal government to court. And you are a mugu. Nnamdi Kanu know Nigerian don't have court system. Nnamdi Kanu have told you severally that Nigerian don't have justice system. The same Nnamdi Kanu now is trying to tell you that Nigerian have justice system. They granted him bail. And he demanded for the bail for a country he know they don't have justice system. Who is deceiving who here? The same Nnamdi Kanu now. Which court is Nnamdi Kanu dragging Nigerian to? I thought he want 20 billion, Abia court. He want 100 billion, Imo court. He want 1,000 billion, ECOWAS court. He want Nigeria in their own court, Atoro everywhere. If Nigeria have justice system, why introducing unknown government? Why did we not go to court? Why did you not file a lawsuit against court? You told us below human rights. We are busy carrying file up and down. A matter that will not be attended to. Nnamdi Kanu, why did you wake up this morning now and start dragging federal government to court? Most of your bingo have forgotten. You were the one that told us that below human rights, we are a set of useless criminals carrying file everywhere, suing Nigeria everywhere, that they are suing Nigeria will not do anything. You will bring Biafra without shooting a gun. Nnamdi Kanu and Atoro, why are you dragging federal government to court? Which court? Ambazonia court or Dudua Nation court? Nnamdi Kanu, which court are you dragging Nigerian to? To Fiakwa. Now you see, you shot yourself on the foot. And you're shooting your people. Very unfortunate set of criminal. If you like, you have sense. If you don't like, the only thing you can do to me is you come on my Facebook and say, "Yeah, idiot, yeah, sabo." You can't do more than that. But I keep telling you this truth. So those of you who still have sense can save the next generation of Igbo. No, just check it. Just check the achievement of Nnamdi Kanu. Today, Imo State people are dying. Anambra State people are dying. Ebonyi was inclusive. But I thank David Umahi. He behaved like the son of his father. He stopped Nnamdi Kanu and other idiots. Today they will tell you Ebonyi State is no longer Biafra land. I have told the Ebonyi people, please come and join us in Niger Delta. Adi Amama. When Igbo of Nnamdi Kanu tell you you are not Igbo, please come and join us. If David Umahi didn't stand against this thing, before now, all of us were blaming Ebonyi youth for being stupid and hopeless. All of us were saying Ebonyi everywhere, Ebonyi. They kill in Anambra Ebonyi, they kill in Delta Ebonyi, everywhere. We were accusing Ebonyi. Ebonyi solved the problem. And I thank Ebonyi governors, leaders for doing that. It was the original IPOB member who knew Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. They stood their ground to stop the atrocity. Nnamdi Kanu is not taking this war to his village. As Abia man, Alioji is supposed to be raised down. Ariari are supposed to be burnt down. Abia and the Abia, they are enjoying. Now Banco. Go to Afari Beku. It took us almost 10 years for me to be able to establish a unit of IPOB in Afari Beku. Almost 10 years. Those of you who go to Nnamdi Kanu house, don't you see the people around there resent that family? Don't you see nobody living within Nnamdi Kanu compound go there? They look them as caste. Don't you see? Tell yourself the truth. Have you seen anybody living around there go to Nnamdi Kanu their house? In Abia State, there is no Biafra. Nobody is dying for Biafra. Our known government is not killing anybody. Abia, Yengwa people, China Sangolu is from Abia. Nnamdi Kanu is from Abia. All of them from Abia. They are not killing their own people. Look at idiot okay foreign from Imo going to kill their people. Mende. Look at idiot Rabbi Charles coming from Anambra with Benjamin Madbugu killing their people. Mende. Now ask. Now only Imo and the Anambra be the Biafra slaughtering ground. Now only Imo now and Anambra be the Biafra slaughtering ground. Make una dey kill una people o. And the Anambra make una kill una people o. So that una go make Benjamin Madubugu feel good. Professor Ludo have given you a head. Ojuku wife Bianca kill Igbo people the more. Emano wanyanye. Ndimo, una well done o. Hopefully of them is trying, but then there are so many criminals around him. But kill Imo people very well. A people so enlightened. A people so enlightened. A people so enlightened. A people so enlightened. If you ask me, in Igbo, let's say in the southeast, the two states where you have unusual brain capacity, unusual enlightened people, I can give it to Nnamdi 1, I can give it to Imo State 2. These two people, they have nobody like them. But how they allow themselves to be ridiculed and rubbish, I don't know. So try and review the achievement of Nnamdi Kanu and let that answer, let that mindset guide you on the next thing you have to do. Let me see if there is any Nnamdi Kanu idiot on my platform so I can further expose Nnamdi Kanu. Who is this Nkechi Igwe? He say it will never be well with Nnayamade Ori Kanu. Of course, Nkechi Igwe, that is the truth. He's all these things he's doing. He is dragging Nigeria to court. Nnamdi Kanu is a common thief. He cares not for his people. He told you to kill Ame. His sister is in the army. He told you to run from Abuja. Come back. Nataba no. Nataba no. But they now cool off in Abuja. You need to see Fine Boy and Benjamin Madubugu with Bright Chimezie cruising around Abuja in convertible. You will hate yourself, those of you in the bush. You will hate yourself. Bright Chimezie took his children to Canada. And he's cooling off in Abuja. But your own children are roaming the street. They will burn them very soon. In the Atoro, you are looking for Biafra. Who is the next one? We see Innocent Chinyere. He said, this man surely is mental. Chinyere, if you are a woman, I'm sure your problem is you don't have husband. IPOB don't give husband. They give you HIV. They will just useless you. Go and ask Faith Ogala. Go and ask Efe Omote Biafra. Go and ask all these women, single mother, young girl, all of them now have HIV. They are useless. All of them. So that is the only thing you can get from IPOB. They give you AIDS. Useless your life. Eat you at the end. And mental. Look at you now, watching Nigerian army killing your people in terms of revenge. In the name of Biafra that is political. I won't block you. But innocent Chinyere, if you are a woman, like I said, your problem is husband. But if you are a man, you are just another unknown gunman. They will burn you very soon, and we shall bring your video online to analyze. Atoro, I won't block you. Who is the next person? Pa Chij. All these fake name. He said you can call for peace. You can call for peace by pointing finger. Okay, I understand your this thing. You can call for peace without pointing finger. PA, I understand what you are saying. But you should tell Nnamdi Kanu to stop insulting people. Tell Nnamdi Kanu social media warrior to stop calling out people. That is the same thing Nnamdi Kanu is doing now. You didn't go to their platform to tell them to call for peace. And you are coming there. Don't you see you have become an idiot, my guy? You are an idiot. You are not reasoning. You go to Radio Biafra now, they are insulting people, cursing everybody, telling you they will do this and why can't they call for peace? They didn't call for peace, they are insulting. And now you are here. Who made you a judge in this platform? You are not reasoning. This is the problem. You should call for peace instead of without calling out people. Why? Which dirty peace is that? Could there be peace without war? Anybody who wants peace must get ready for war. You know, get them. I am violence. I am violence. At all. If you want peace, get ready for war. Do you know how many years we were begging that idiot Nnamdi Kanu? Don't do this. Don't do this. When he collected money from Peter Obi and Atiku and sealed us and delivered us and documented us, I asked Nnamdi Kanu a simple question. Sir, have you considered how this thing will affect our people? He said, are you telling me they will not agree? I said, I have not said so, sir. I simply ask you, have you considered how this action will affect our people? I moved back from him because I know he was compromised. The only audio of Nnamdi Kanu I released, if you still have it, go and play it. Maybe I will upload it again. The only one I have released, this is what he said. Come, yeah, George, it looks like the more I'm talking to you, the more you are becoming more stubborn. If you go to that radio, just talk about Biafra, and get out there. Don't get involved in what you don't know. I want you to pick that word. Don't get involved in what you don't know. That thing Nnamdi Kanu is doing that he felt I don't know. I know. Most of you are paying attention to Arochukwu. It's okay. But I want you to read in between the word. There is something Nnamdi Kanu is doing that he thought I don't know. The same way he was telling you in this agitation, the people know Tere, my deputy Chimefo know too, and the only one that knows all of them. Everybody must know all that thing, all that negotiation of Nnamdi Kanu. So don't advise me. Look for a way and tell Nnamdi Kanu to go and make peace and confess. If not, he has ended his career. I told him this thing more than 4 years ago. Very unfortunate. Any other idiot of Nnamdi Kanu here, or trying to speak moral into me, he say, this is easy. Chidema. He say, you are Biafran human right and freedom. Why are you calling Nnamdi Kanu in your program? Continue with in your line and leave Nnamdi Kanu. This is a set of confused group. Yes, Chidema, like I said, look at all of you now. Women without husband or single mother. IPOB have given you HIV. They don't give husband. They destroy home. They useless you and destroy your home. If we are human rights, those people Nnamdi Kanu is using, those children they sent in the bush, the ones army just killed, Chidema, who will defend them? You are not appreciating our work on this platform, but you shall. Chidema, who will protect them? May your relative join unknown gunmen. And may Nigerian army catch them. And then burn them like the one they are burning in Oslo. Until you say amen or you rewrite what you have written. So from your mouth, God will declare judgment on you and your generation. Tofiakwa. Tofiakwa. Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. How can you talk about Jesus' deliverance without telling them what Satan did? Would there be salvation from Jesus except Satan has enslaved you? Can you be treated by a doctor except the sickness is analyzed? How can you tell me to solve a societal decay issue without telling you what brought the decay? Wise woman. Go and look for husband. Any other one? No other one. Okay, you have one. He say Christ. They do all of them fake name. But Christ, you know you are the one. He say Mugu. Jealousy go kill you. Let's address that and then I bring the program to an end. Why would anyone jealous in Nnamdi Kanu? People always say this. You are jealous of him for popularity. Let me tell you. All this while I was in IPOB. And many people were singing my praise. I didn't show myself. So it's not my style. If it was my style, I will stay somewhere, balance, be gingering. Here in Biafra land, even in my unit, it will shock most of you that in my own unit, I'm not saying in my zone, no, in my own unit. Don't forget, in Rivers State, for instance, from Elelewon down to Igirita, even to Isiokpo, down to Eche. In fact, within Port Harcourt City, Ikwere local government, Obiakpo local government, I am responsible for forming more than 70% of all the units you see there. Get it? Within Port Harcourt local government, Ikwere local government, Obiakpo local government, I am responsible for forming more than 70 to 90% of all the IPOB family there. But you see, even in my own unit, they don't know me. Some people don't know me. When we come to me, some people say, yes, African rep there for our unit. Well, how can we see him? I'll be there. Because I told the people who know me, you don't point me out except I want to. So the only place people will know, oh, this is the African rep, not only in Port Harcourt, anywhere. Once I sing, Anyena jage mao, nihina mara mao, ihonanya nage, ubiomage. Everybody will shout. They say that is African rep. So if I want to be famous, I would have been. You will know me. You don't even know me. He say he's jealous in Nnamdi Kanu. If I wanted money, I will rob all of you. I have access to so many people who, if it were money that induced me, that brought me here, I would have been a very rich man. Do you know how much Benjamin Madubugu have? Do you know how much the barrister Ifeanyi Ojofor made in the name of Biafra? Do you know how much Bright Chimezie, all of them made in the name of Biafra? I stand in the position whereby now I will know the money I control. But I'm still doing Ogwaja to survive. And I'm not complaining about it. I can barely feed. If you know how I buy data to come and cure you, you will marvel. But I was in a position to make money. Nnamdi Kanu told them I stole money. I ran to Germany. I'm in London. I collected money from Nigeria. The same way Uchemefo collected money from Soludo. The same Soludo now is now begging for 9. Who is deceiving who here? And I'm jealous of who? A clown? A drug addict? Don't you know Nnamdi Kanu take drug? Don't you know he takes drug? To be jealous of Nnamdi Kanu? That is one request I will never make. To be anybody, not to talk of Nnamdi Kanu. I am that I am. And I'm satisfied with it. I am who I am. I don't want any other. He is jealous. And I say, Lord, make me like Nnamdi Kanu. I would have been deceiving you if I want to be like Nnamdi Kanu. By now, I will be ringing your bell. You'll be calling me Nwachineke, Atoro. You see, every Nnamdi Kanu follower, you've lost your mind. You are sentimentally trying to defend the criminal. You're on the wrong path. Just go back this morning, think about your life, the achievement of Nnamdi Kanu. Get ready for the consequence and its negative impact on Igbo land. Because Igbo running away from their community because of Nnamdi Kanu is not a good omen. And if you think you are going to have peace in other community where you are going to, not because you are going there for a journey, but you are running for your life, then think again. Think again. Have you noticed Igbo are not killing strangers in Igbo land? They are only killing their own Igbo. Because by the time they kill one non-Igbo, kill second non-Igbo, you will see it will backfire on all Igbo outside their community. Are you ready for that consequence? Now, get this truth now. Unknown gunmen are not killing non-Igbo, except by mistake. Now, by the time unknown gunmen will kill non-Igbo from outside the southeast, the ripple effect will be that those people will start killing Igbo people in their community. All because of Nnamdi Kanu. I'm sure you will not know by then. Who is this one? Amadike Obaka. He said, my brother ONYIBE, he who lives by the sword, die by the sword. Jesus Christ has spoken. Exactly. Exactly. He who lives by the sword, die by the sword. But we also know that there are a lot of people who are living by the sword, but they die by milk and honey. They die by milk and honey. My concern is that those things that will bring problem for us, we can avoid it. I remember then when we were well coordinated, when we engaged Nigerian through the preamble of law, our case was treated specially. You've not been there. We go and protest in front of police station. Nigeria will park armored car and block road. We'll be protesting. They don't do anything. I remember one of the protests for Donald Trump, the last protest we handled in Rivers State. DSS was calling us, please, you people don't block road. Please, you people don't block road. Until Amarachi, as directed by Nnamdi Kanu, unleash another group to cause mayhem, just to kill us and then draw sympathy from global community. So we know the truth. I'll sign off from here. Pay attention to the achievement of Nnamdi Kanu. Then evaluate the danger, its consequences. And then maybe you begin to reason well. Those of you in the bush, you see now, they are not just killing you, they are burning you. And they must have removed one person that will sing for them. It will tell them where all of you are. The earlier you begin to tell them Nnamdi Kanu send you, the better. The earlier you begin to run for your life, the better. And for Nnamdi Kanu or Tapiapia, this morning, I choose not to block you. I hope you know I work in block industry now. The most frustrating aspect is that when I block you, I delete your comment. So nobody will know you are even here. I work in block industry. When you come to this platform, coordinate yourself. If you don't have anything to say, just listen and then move on. If I block you now, the day we will save you, you won't have access again. I thorough everywhere. I remain Judge ONYIBE, and I sign off from here. Meto makage akpata nekunwa. Meto makage chimo. Meto makage olilanya nwere. Meto makage eze ekwekwo n'aka o njo tu awe na o ekwekwo n'aka Nnamdi Kanu gbu anyị o ekwekwo n'aka ndị bingo gbu anyị o metụ anya aka gị chimo.